Hi, good morning from a warm Johannesburg. This morning we're going to be starting the 4-day Panoramic route and Kruger National Park. It's now 6:53 and as scheduled we pick up guests in and around the Johannesburg area, and this morning I'm picking up at the Holiday Inn in Morningside, my first two guests. Then I've got two more in Rosebank, and then we can continue with the journey. So it's a 4-day Pano and Kruger National Park. Well, let's go.
Behind me is the type of vehicle we'll be traveling in. It's a H1. Can normally hold 7 people, but we're going to just be using it for 4 on this one. And then when we get to the Kruger National Park, we will change to the OSV, the Open Safari vehicle. And this is the entrance to the Morningside Holiday Inn. We are a little bit early, but let's go in reception and try and find. Okay, it's now 10 to 10, first stop of the day. We like to travel hour and a half, 2 hours maximum. Stretch the legs, always stop where food and drink is available, and of course ATM machines as well. Really little popular spot here just outside of Middelburg, Ultra City, and then we'll continue. Beautiful clear skies, and next stop will be in Lydenburg in about another hour and a half time. Right, we've done about 300 kilometers, and it's just before 12 o'clock, and we're going to make a short stop here to refuel. Get some coffee, bathroom break, and then the next stop from here is the Blyde River Canyon. You can see a popular spot with buses and tourists all on their way down. Alright, first port of call is the 3 rondables, 3 roundhouses. And this is all part of the Blyde River Canyon. Right, let's go this way. We have just arrived at the God's Window viewpoint on the Panoramic route. As you can see, a lot of the sellers, which have all different types of local arts and crafts for sale. One of the many paths that the local government has made, which takes us through to the different viewpoints. This particular one is the 3 rondables.
Oh, it's actually a beautiful day.
River
It couldn't be clearer for
down
time,
on the left hand
with a bit of wind as well.
with the Kruger Park in the east. This is one of the viewpoints onto the God's Window, as we know it. There are 3 different viewpoints, and we're on the first one. The actual viewpoint itself is over to the left hand side. This is the entrance to the Hippo Hollow, just outside the town of Hazy View. Right, well, we have arrived. It's been a long day. We've done the Pano route, and we've arrived at Hippo Hollow. We'll be here overnight. Dinner normally about 7 o'clock, 7:30, and then breakfast, and then depart for the Kruger National Park, and where we'll be having the Open Safari. Just after 2 o'clock, so we can now officially check into our room, park the vehicle there for 2 days, and get the OSV outside the rooms as we move into our rondable, which is straight ahead of us. I'll show you what it looks like inside. Outside has a refrigerator, wash hand basin, cups, knives, forks, everything out there. A little table, mosquito netting on the door, and there we go into the room. Try and get a bit of light on here. 3 beds. They don't all have 3 beds. Some of them do. Some only have the 2. Cupboard and thatch roof, as you can see there. Let's go through to the bathroom. Shower, toilet, wash hand basin. Basic but clean, and of course essential for today, air conditioner, which also turns into a heater for the winter. And yes, it does get cold in the winter time. We got an hour and a half to do nothing, relax, get some lunch, and then afternoon drive, 3:30. It'll be on its way, and then dinner. This is the wooden deck just on the outskirts of the Cattle Baron restaurant, where we eat dinner at night. We're here for 2 nights in Skukuza, and some nights they even have a buffet, but most of the time we have what we call the safari menu. But I will go into the types of food on a different video, but this is just showing the facilities that we have and the beautiful deck on the outside. And dinner's normally taken about 7 o'clock. Well, yes, it is 4:30 in the morning. This is the earliest that the gates do open, and we're going to be doing the first game drive, and it's a long day. We're going to make our way now towards the Lower Sabi rest camp, where we're going to be having breakfast. It's about a 3-hour drive, hopefully finding ourselves some animals along the way. First is of course this giraffe on the left hand side, which is very, very close, and we're going to be heading north and then down the H10, which will take us all the way down to Lower Sabi rest camp, and have our breakfast there as well. Beautiful sunrise over the Sand River, and let's head to our day in Lower Sabi for breakfast. Elephant in the road, crossing after breakfast, and making our way along one of the busiest roads in the Kruger Park, which they call the Elof Street, which is to be a very, very busy road in Johannesburg. We normally head back to Skukuza, arriving back about 12:30. We will have a little lunch, a siesta, and then normally the afternoon sunset drive, which at this time of year, which is right in the middle of summer, starts at 4:30 and gets you back to camp for 7:30, where we will then have our dinner. See the elephants already hiding from the sun in the shade.
Well, that's a wrap. It's been a great last 4 days. Hope you've enjoyed it. The Kruger National Park via the Panorama route. The whole idea of this was to show you the types of accommodation we use, the types of vehicle, what we see on the first day when we talk about the Pano, God's Window, 3 rondavels, overnight in Hazy View at Hippo Hollow. Day 2 we go into the Kruger Park, change vehicles from the Hyundai to the open safari vehicle, and 2 nights at Skukuza. In future videos I want to do more about the types of food that we have, the different restaurants, but at least this is now giving you some insight into what the rooms look like and what we travel in. Guys, if you like, the thumbs up down below, subscribe if you want to see more videos I'm going to make soon, and some of my experiences at the animals that I have found. All the best, guys. See you in the next videos. Enjoy.